After finishing breakfast and having one more look around the cafe, we hit the road to our next destination.
Well, back on the road again. We'll make another mile, but how good was our little surprise package of accommodation last night?
A massive surprise to me, heading in there and dinner under the lights last night. That was an awesome experience for me.
As soon as we drove in, it was like, wow, this is in the middle of nowhere, and it was just gorgeous.
Would you go back?
Oh, yes.
100%. We've already started making plans about going back.
Yeah, isn't that the beauty of what you find on a road trip, just discovering stuff along the way? You could plan it until your nose bled, and you'd never find those little gems.
And speaking of gems, we arrived at another one, Coolumunda Olives. I think we might drop in for lunch.
Apparently Katie, the owner, is out amongst the olives as we speak, so I'm going to go and try and catch up with her and have a little look around. Come on, let's go. So we're driving down the highway today, and we saw a sign that said Coolumunda Olives.
Yes.
And we thought, let's drop in there. We're on a road trip. It's about discovering things along the way.
Yep,
We'll go in
absolutely.
and try some olives. Next thing, we're in a buggy with Katie, going around the farm, having a tour, and she's telling us all these other things you do. What a surprise package. How long have you been at this?
I've been helping the family property for around 15 years. Yeah, so love it. Mum and Dad have been here since 1968, and they started doing things with regard to regenerative farming before anyone ever believed in it. You know, they did things like contour banks to hold the soil. Now people are saying, you know, open the ground up to hold the ground and things like that, whereas when they did it in the 70s, people went, what the hell is that crazy doctor and his wife doing? Anyway, so they've been building the property up since then, so it's been fantastic, and it's great to have this and be able to work a little bit more on it and just grow what they've grown.
And all of a sudden, wham bam, thank you ma'am, you're into tourism as well, and people are coming in here eating your olives, coming on the tours, learning all this stuff.
Well, it's such a fabulous place that I want people to actually see it and experience it.
Where do you sell your olives? What do you do with them? What processes have you got?
Okay, because we're organic, a lot of people don't understand that, and so it's quite difficult to mainstream them. Organic olives, so imagine any fruit. So when you pick it, it's this beautiful green colour. So any fruit though, then that's put in a vat with salt and water for 6 to 9 months, what do you think happens to it? The colour gets leached out. So a lot of our fruit looks, instead of the bright green that you see in delis and things like that, looks a khaki colour. Now the difference is that we only put it in salt and water, and it takes 6 to 9 months to come out. Now other olives that you see might take the groves 2 to 3 months to bring them out because they add things to them. I'm not going to mention what they add to them, but they do. The same thing with the colouring. They also add things to bring the colour out. So we're all about the taste and the quality of the olive, not about the amount or the yield.
Well, you know what? I'm all about the taste and the quality of the olive too, Katie.
Well,
so,
we're going to do a platter up for you.
Oh,
so
are
then you can tell me.
First you
all
go for a
about
tour,
it.
then you go for a platter. How would you be? This is road tripping for you. You think you're going to stop in and grab a jar of olives you can enjoy in the camp later on this afternoon, and all of a sudden, here I am, the new expert on regenerative farming.
Excellent.
Drive on,
Let's go. Okay. Woohoo.
We continued with our tour around the olive farm, and this place is massive.